Hello friends, how are you? In this video we will discuss about the data mining introduction, the basic of data mining. Now what is data mining? Data mining refers to the extracting knowledge from the large database or from the large data warehouse database. Now, so what is data mining? So there is a database, okay, there is a data. We have to apply some algorithm, data mining algorithm, and we have to extract knowledge. Okay, so it is what? Data mining. So extracting knowledge from the database. Now there is another term that is called KDD. So what is DM? DM stands for data mining. What is KDD? KDD stands for knowledge discovery databases. So this is what our KDD process. So in KDD process we can see the first step is what? Data. So it is collected from the various sources, and after that we may apply data cleaning and integration, then selection and transformation. Okay, this part is called data pre-processing. Okay, this part is called data pre-processing. After that, data mining algorithms are there. So here you have to create the model by applying some algorithm, then we can get the pattern and the knowledge. So in KDD process, data mining is one just step. Now we just talk about all these things in we will discuss all these things in details in the future video, but right now in short, so what is data cleaning? So data cleaning is what? Data removing noise and inconsistent data. Okay, suppose we have a data, say roll number. See, from this, suppose two locations, data are there in two locations, location 1 and location 2, and we want, first of all, before applying the data, we have to collect all the data in a single database. Okay, so that's why integration is required. Now you can see here, if you want to integrate this one data, these two data tables, then that column should be what? It should be roll number, name. But what about the last column? Here it is age and here it is date of birth. So anyhow we have to convert this date of birth to age, and then we can integrate. Okay, so therefore integration is very important. And you can see here in age, there is one age that is 220. Definitely it is noise data, so we have to clean this one, we have to rectify this one. Okay, so we have to apply some techniques to remove this particular noise data. Okay, so what is data cleaning? So to remove noise and inconsistent data, this is the noise data or inconsistent data. And what is data integration? Combining data from the various sources. So two sources are there, so this is what? This is called integration. So merging these two data and getting the coherent data. This is what? Data selection. Now selection of important and relevant features. Now important or relevant features is what? Suppose you want to know the age distribution, that means here we should know only, we need only the age attribute, not roll number name. So we can remove roll number name, okay, and we can select only the age. So here through selection we can select the particular important attribute. Next is transformation. So various transformation techniques are there, normalization techniques are there. So zero mean normalization, okay, standard normalizations, all these things I will discuss in video. Next is what? Data mining, extracting knowledge from the data by applying algorithm. This is what? The data mining. Now here we discuss two things. What is the difference between data mining and DBMS? So what is the basic difference between data mining and DBMS? So in DBMS we just store the data, okay, and you put some query and we can extract some information. Say how many students are there, okay, what is the roll number of this name, okay, what is the age of this name, how many students are there in between the say age say 20 to 30, how many students are there which are the age is more than 40. Okay, so this type of information we can extract from the DBMS. But in data mining we can extract something more information, like who will be the future topper, okay, or who will get campus job, okay, and what is the relationship between age and the name, or what is the relationship between age and the say class, age and the IQ level. So this type of information, this type of knowledge we can extract only through the data mining, not from the DBMS. So DBMS is what? Storing data, and data mining is what? Extracting knowledge from the data. Okay. Similarly, what is the relationship between data mining and data warehouse? First of before that, we should know what is the difference between DBMS and data warehouse. In DBMS, it is also called operational database. We store the present data. Okay, so data within 5 years. And what is the data warehouse? Here we store historical data, say for 20 to 30 years data. Okay, so in data warehouse we store old data, say historical data, but in DBMS we store the present data. And what is the data relationship between data mining and data warehouse? So we can, in data warehouse we store the old data, and data mining collect data, extract data, use data from the data warehouse and generate knowledge. But you can see here in data warehouse, in data warehouse we store the clean data. That means already this particular process has been completed, and after that we store data in the data warehouse. So if we use data warehouse, so directly data mining can collect data from the data warehouse. Okay, so here, so this is the architecture of the data mining. So first is the data. So data may be from the DBMS, maybe from the data warehouse. Okay, it may be the World Wide Web data, okay, or other repository. Next is what? Data pre-processing. Already we know the data pre-processing part. After data mining is there, okay, data mining generates pattern, and we have to evaluate this particular pattern, and user interact with the pattern evaluation. And there is one other block that is called knowledge base. Okay, so here domain knowledge is there. Okay, domain knowledge is there to guide the data mining algorithm. Okay, so what is the domain knowledge? What is the domain knowledge? So suppose you want to work on the medical data, so we have to consult with the doctor, because doctors have the domain knowledge. Okay, similarly, suppose we need biologist to work on the biological data. So biologists, doctors, they have the domain knowledge. Okay. Next we'll talk about data versus data mining. Data mining should be applicable to any kind of data repository. For example, it may be relational data. Okay, it may be relational data. It may be the data warehouse. Already you know what is data warehouse. It may be the transactional data. Okay, suppose credit card transactions are going on, or retailers are collecting data from the customers. Similarly, e-commerce are collecting data from the customers. These are the transaction data. Next, temporal data. Okay, so transaction data, then temporal data. So temporal data means what? Is the real-time data. So sequence database, say sequence database, where we store the click stream. Users are clicking the website link, so the sequence database can store all the click stream. Next, time series database. Okay, so it may be the time series database. For example, stock data. Okay, stock exchange data, or the gold price or the silver price, that is called time series database. Next, spatial database. Okay, spatial database, where we store geographic data. Okay, longitude, latitude. Next, it may be the document database. Okay, document database. So where various types of documents are there, maybe text, www, World Wide Web data, HTML, XML web pages. Next, it may be the social network database. Okay, social network database. Similarly, it may be the multimedia database. Multimedia database, what? Next, multimedia database. So in multimedia database, it may be multimedia database contains, say, text, sound, okay, video, animation, graphics, all are called the multimedia database. Next, it may be the continuous database. It may be the continuous database. So continuous data means what? This may be the streaming data or the dynamic data. So that means what? Data mining should be applicable to any kind of data. Okay, it may be the relational data, data warehouse, transactional data, temporal data, sequence database, time series database, spatial database, document database, social network database, multimedia database, continuous database, and so on. And that is the end of this particular first part of the introductory part. Next video we will discuss the second part of the introductory video of data mining. Okay, that is the end of this particular video. Thank you very much.